Hi everyone, it's Killshot from 99 Gaming. This is The Walking Dead Road to Survival Territories. I've been getting a lot of requests lately to explain territories. I'm going to do the best I can. We are not a top 1 or 2 faction. I think we've been as high as number 3, but I'll give you a little bit of an explanation. I'm going to call on some of my subscribers, some of my viewers from top factions. Leave in the comments below to help some other people out. I guess because not everybody's transitioned over to territories yet. If you're in a region that doesn't have it, leave that in the comments as well too. I'm just kind of curious how many people have rolled it out and how many haven't. So the strategy here is to hold an area. The way the leaderboard works is the longer you hold an area, and also the value of the area is how your scoring system works. You can see God's Duty has quite a few areas up there, and we can scroll around the map and see what they do. Now, why do you want to hold these areas? Because they give you different buffs, different items. Like one area, I think, Woodbury gives you a trainer every couple days. So that's kind of a neat little thing that you can get. Also, you can get adrenaline buffs, you can get toughness, you can get attack boost, all of those things. If you hold multiple areas, you can get a lot of different things. So you can actually beef up the hit points of your team. So many different combinations. Now what I'd like to do is I go in and the first thing I click is faction activity. You can see we actually hold the lumber mill, and there's several other areas that we have some reserve teams. So if you attack someone and you beat them, you can put a reserve team there, and then when the other faction's energy depletes, you can see right there the gun range, they're 58,000. Once that gets down to 0, then it kind of becomes open season. You fight it out for a few hours, and if you have enough teams there, you can actually take it over. So we're in the lumber mill. We have a lot of people in the lumber mill. You can see 178,000 is our total score. Now I can go in and defend it. I got several teams there. You can have up to 4 teams assigned. I have all 4 teams assigned there, so I'm pretty good. So what that means is if I attack someone else, I can't put a reserve team unless I take one of these teams out. But it's real easy to do. The other thing that I like to do, since we're not really trying to take over a lot of different territories, I like to see who attacked us and who's trying to take over our area. So if I look at this, I see not in a faction and also CDC. Now they haven't attacked anything recently. This is 6 hours ago, so they pretty much left it alone. But what I would do is I would kind of scroll around and see not in a faction owns this area, and they did attack us. So I'm going to use my energy to attack them back. And they started, actually let's back out a little bit. You can see they're at 51,720. Let's go ahead and get an attack going. I'll use Hurt You Deep, and this team has already been hit a few times. So I should be able to knock this team out relatively easily. Now remember, they were at 51,000 at the start of this battle. And this is where you can kind of group up with other factions. And I think that's the strategy, is 3 or 4 factions hit this, and that 51,000 will go down relatively quickly. If it's just my faction, it'll go down, relatively fast. But if it's just me, it ain't going down fast at all. And you can see a little bit of a hit there. We knocked it down a little bit, and it used 1 of my 5 territory energies. So I could assign a reserve team here. This is what I talked about. Whenever you win a battle, you can assign a team, but right now I don't have any teams available, so I'm going to do not assign, and let's go ahead and attack them again. We'll jump in here and same thing. Go ahead and get this team off the board. I don't know if this is going to finish it up, because little by little their stamina just starts to deplete. But I'll go ahead and do all 5 territory attacks just so you guys can see it. And if you guys are interested in territory updates, I'll do these like we do the raid videos and just use up my energy and show you guys daily. Alright, so did not finish the team off. I'll go ahead and do not assign once again. And let's just attack. Mark's going to go ahead and heal again. That's all good. And this should be enough to take all these characters down. Alright, so what happens is once this team is completely off the board like it is now, then I'll go into the next team. So I was able to take it from 51,000. You can see now it's down to 49,000. I still have 2 territory energies left. So let's go ahead, do not assign, and attack one more time. And this is another team that's been beaten on quite a bit. I don't know what their overall stamina is, so. But the team strategy here is a lot of times people would just kind of zerg attack you with so many different people. And once your team is wiped out, you got to pull them off. Or you can pay money. You can like heal them up. You can recover them. Or you can just take them off the board and just stick another team up there. But sometimes we fight factions and they'll have like a team of trainers up there. I mean, it gets really, really desperate because they're not going to spend the money in order to kick it back in. This is a pretty strong team though. I mean, I'm taking those and then there's still a couple left. So I'm not going to be able to take them off the board. Not even going to try to. The other thing that's a little bit of a caveat to this is, Let's do not assign. If you do go in and assign a team, it also uses one of your energy. So it's not like you can just attack 5 times and then, put 2 or 3 teams there. You sort of have to space it out. So if I were to go back in and defend, and let's say I want to add a defense, you can see down at the bottom it uses up a territory energy. So use your energies wisely. Once again, you can buy the energies. It's just another way if you want to hold those areas. But they can be very valuable because there are some good buffs. Probably missed like a lot of things, but I wanted this to kind of be a little bit of a feedback video. Also, got several shout outs that I have to do in the next video. If you guys want to shout out, leave it in this one as well. In the next Walking Dead video, I'll just catch up everybody. Thanks for watching. My name's Killshot. Give this video a thumbs up. Peace.